Once again, good morning, children. Still now we have seen about asexual reproduction, the sexual reproduction where there is a male and a female, and then conjugation where there is no male and female, still the exchange of nuclear material takes place. But this is called as parthenogenesis, the entirely different kind of reproduction in animals. In Greek, Parthenos means virgin and genesis means to produce. So parthenogenesis is the organism is virgin but still it is producing the young ones. In parthenogenesis, the egg will be developed in the individual but it will not be fertilized by another animal, but still it grows into a new organism. This method was first discovered by Charles Bonnet in 1745. There are two main types of parthenogenesis, like natural and artificial. Let us see first the natural parthenogenesis. Based on the output, based on the individuals produced, the natural parthenogenesis can be classified into three categories, as that of Archaeotochy, Thelytochy and Amphitochy. Archaeotochy produces only male organisms, example honeybees, whereas Thelytochy produces only female organisms, example Solanobia. Amphitochy produces both male and female organisms, example Aphis. Based on the completion of parthenogenesis, the natural parthenogenesis can be classified into two kinds as complete and incomplete. Complete parthenogenesis and incomplete parthenogenesis. Complete parthenogenesis. The organisms are only females. No males are required here. There is no biparental reproduction. There is only one parental reproduction. The female produces female only. Incomplete parthenogenesis, where we can see in honeybees, this one. The fertilized one becomes the female and the queen, the worker bees as well as the queen bee, while the unfertilized will be developed into drones or the males. Pedogenetic parthenogenesis. Pedo means again the small one or the juvenile one, the larva. The larva produce a new generation of larva. This is called pseudogenetic parthenogenesis. Example, sporocyst and radia larva of liver fluke. Some insects like gallfly. The larvae of gallfly produces some other larvae or into a mature gallfly. Artificial parthenogenesis. See, naturally occurring parthenogenesis is called as natural parthenogenesis. You might have known about the difference between natural and artificial. Artificial is completely man-made. Natural is created by God. Artificial parthenogenesis. The eggs are unfertilized, but still we will give external stimuli using physical or chemicals. Unfertilized egg develop into individual by physical or chemical stimuli is called as artificial parthenogenesis. Example, annelids and sea urchin. Let's summarize parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis is the development of egg into an individual. the development of egg into an individual. This was first discovered by Charles Bonnet in 1745. There are two main types of parthenogenesis, like natural and artificial. Let us see the natural parthenogenesis. Natural parthenogenesis based on the output, based on the individuals produced. It can be of Archaeotochy, produces only males. Thelytochy produces only females. Amphitochy produces both male and female. Amphibian lives both in land and in water. So, amphi means both. It produces both male and female. Based on the completion, natural parthenogenesis can be classified into complete and incomplete. Complete natural parthenogenesis produces only female. There is no male in this. Only female are produced. Incomplete parthenogenesis, where the fertilized egg are produced into female and unfertilized eggs are differentiated into males. Pedogenetic parthenogenesis. Larvae produce a new generation of larvae. Example, larvae reproduces through parthenogenesis. This is called pedogenetic. Example, sporocyst and Rhedia larva. Artificial parthenogenesis. Unfertilized egg develop into individual by physical or chemical stimuli. Example, annelids and sea urchins.